Could you discuss the large role that real estate plays in an alternative asset portfolio?
Wow, this is a really good question.
We're putting you on the hot seat tonight, Alan.
It's a hot question actually, and that's this is a question that we get a lot of.
Okay.
So today, and you've got the great words there around the alternative asset portfolios. There are many ways to invest, of course, right? And we're speaking of this event, and this evening we're speaking about the exempt market, which is the private market of investments. So people have their public, public company investments that they can make. They make them in. They can do that through kind of traditional ways. They've got typical deposits where they have their savings, and of course, the concern that everyone has is, where do you get the most amount of return? Where do you get the yield? Where can you take appropriate level of risk and match that up with the kind of stability? So real estate has always been of course you guys already know this, but real estate has always been a very good asset class to invest in and stay in for the longer term. And of course, there are a variety of opportunities. Let's just call it out that you've got the ability to have higher yields ultimately than you would if you put we all know what you're going to get at a bank these days. Not much in terms of your deposits, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
So this gives you an opportunity to invest in something that doesn't move, especially in the residential space. We've got an example that is also real estate related that we're facilitating issuance. We have an issuer that's a mortgage investment corporation, so it works really in the residential mortgage space and has a higher yield than you would see in depositing your money at the typical bank. And real estate as an investment portion of your portfolio really has benefits from long-term appreciation that it typically has had, and also has yield opportunity. So you can get both growth and yield through this. Now, of course, it depends on who's providing you that investment and what they found. And there are opportunities to get in on development level, ground level in real estate investing. Those are higher risk. There are some that then become mid-level or lower risk. Now, risk is all relative, and I think your audience really understands risk, I'm sure, being on this webinar. But it's all relative in terms of what it is for you. So, you have a high risk tolerance and you wish to take outweighted investment in something that has a higher yield. This is the opportunity. Now, again, I don't want to paint real estate as being higher risk. The regulators believe that the private market in general is higher risk, and so hence the EMD requirements to do all the KYP and KYC that we talked about.
Yes.
But generally, we've seen real estate being more stable in terms of the investments over time.
Great.
So hopefully that helps you. But you guys are real estate experts already, so.
Yeah, no, definitely.
We can discuss real estate all night long, of course.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
All night.